Welcome! In this explainer, we're going to dig into how timing, not just your talent, can completely define your destiny. We'll see how a single moment of action, or inaction, can literally change the course of history.
Okay, let's just start with this fundamental truth, right? Time is the one resource we have that is absolutely non-renewable. You can always make more money, you can find another job, but a moment, once it's gone for good. And that's really the core idea we're diving into.
You know, it's so easy to think that talent or intelligence or even your position in life is what guarantees success. But history, well, it tells a very, very different story. It shows that all the potential in the world means absolutely nothing without action. And even action is powerless if the timing isn't right.
So, let's get into our first case study. This is a powerful cautionary tale about a prince from the Mughal Empire, a man who had it all but lost everything, all because he waited just a little too long. This is the story of Dara Shikoh. And right here, you can see the incredible contrast between the two brothers who were vying for the throne. On one side, you've got Dara Shikoh. He's the heir, he's thoughtful, philosophical, and maybe a little too confident in his position. And on the other side, his younger brother, Aurangzeb, a man who was all about immediate, decisive action.
And this is where we see the crippling cost of that delay. Their father, the emperor, gets sick, and the whole empire is thrown into chaos. Dara, who believes the throne is his by right, decides to just wait, to deliberate. But while he was waiting, Aurangzeb was already on the move, marching his army and locking down power.
By the time Dara finally grasped just how serious the situation was, that critical moment was long gone. His brother's swiftness had completely sealed his fate. That window of opportunity, it didn't just close, it slammed shut.
And he lost everything. I mean, everything. Not because he wasn't smart, or wasn't the legitimate heir, or lacked potential. He lost it all because of a lack of timely action. He was defeated, captured, and, in the end, executed. He lost the very empire he was born to rule.
So what's the big takeaway from his story? It's the talent without timing is just lost potential. Dara Shikoh is maybe the greatest historical example of how the most promising future can be completely wiped out by failing to act when it matters most.
Okay, so that was a story about waiting too long. Now let's completely flip the script and look at the immense power of acting in a single, decisive moment. Let's turn to the legendary Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi.
Picture this. It's the middle of the historic revolt of 1857, and Rani Lakshmibai is in an absolutely impossible situation. The British have her fort in Jhansi completely surrounded. Capture seems certain. The walls are closing in, and time has basically run out.
So she's faced with this impossible choice, and she has only seconds to make it. Does she wait, hoping for backup that might never show up? Or does she take a desperate, immediate gamble? Her life and the life of her young son were literally hanging in the balance.
She did not wait. With breathtaking speed, she tied her child to her back, got on her horse, and in one incredible, unbelievable leap, launched herself from the towering walls of the fort straight to freedom. That one moment. That single, split-second leap, that's what transformed her from a queen who was fighting a losing battle into an immortal legend of bravery and defiance.
I mean, just think about that. A few seconds of hesitation, a moment of doubt, and history would be completely different. Her instant action didn't just save her life, it cemented her legacy as an icon of courage for all time.
And this is really the core lesson of her story, isn't it? Planning is important, of course. But the ability to recognize and seize that one critical moment, that's everything. Her story proves that sometimes 1 second of action can mean more than years of planning. So, when we put these two powerful stories side by side, what's the big takeaway? How do we take this lesson about timing and apply it to our own lives?
I mean, the comparison here is just so stark. Both of them faced a critical, history-defining moment. Dara, the man of potential, chose to delay and he met defeat. Lakshmibai, the woman of courage, chose instant action and became a legend. Two very different fates decided by one single variable, time. So here's the crucial point. Timing isn't just about getting lucky. It's a skill. It's about having the awareness to see when that window of opportunity is open and then having the courage to act before it slams shut. Your potential, your talent, your plans, they all need that spark of timely action to actually become real.
Ultimately, this isn't just a story about princes and queens from long ago. It's really a direct question for every single one of us.
A decisive moment is coming in your life. Could be in your career, your relationships, anywhere. The real question is, when it gets here, are you going to be a Dara or are you going to be a Lakshmi Bai?